Today's episode, we discuss the Los Angeles Lakers finally defeating the Denver Nuggets. We also talk about the Milwaukee Bucks and Indiana Pacers' crazy second overtime game, and we discuss the injuries that the Bucks are currently facing, and we also discuss Magic versus Cavs. Hit that music! I'm Steven Conner, and this is Sports Talk with Steven. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, or welcome to Sports Talk with Steven Conner. I'm your host, Steven Conner. Before we get started with today's video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also, hit that post notification bell so you can get notified whenever we upload a video. I have a lot of bangers coming to y'all. A lot of bangers. We got the Fallout post-NFL draft videos coming out. Caleb Williams getting a video. Drake May. Because I'm really concerned with Drake May and the Patriots situation. But we'll talk about that when we make that video. We also have a video coming about the Chiefs possibly getting the next Tyrese Hill, or very close to it. And then we got a lot of NBA playoff content that needs to come out as well, especially after the Timberwolves get done with the Phoenix Suns. I have a special video about the Suns, mostly about the Suns coming out. The Timberwolves I'll talk about a little bit, but mostly the Suns. But without further ado, let's get into today's topic. So, the Lakers finally win. They exercise their demons, which is the Denver Nuggets. They're not going to win the series, but they did not get swept. So they might get gentlemen swept, but they did not get swept. They didn't bring out the brooms. LeBron didn't get swept back-to-back years by the Nuggets. So 119-108. LeBron dominated 30 points. Anthony Davis did his thing, 25 and 23. Nikola Jokic, the Joker, had 33, 14 and 14. Michael Porter Jr., 27 and 11 rebounds. Jamal Murray has shot 38% from the field and 25% from three. He has struggled this whole entire series. Yet, for some odd reason, the Denver Nuggets are still up 3-1. It was 3-0 at one point. And the reason why they are up 3-0 right now on the Lakers is, number one, they're simply the better team. The Lakers are not better than the Nuggets. The only team I think that can compete with the Nuggets in the Western Conference, honestly, is the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's the only team I think that can. And whoever probably wins that series is going to go to the finals. I don't know if they're going to win the finals because I'm a Celtics fan. Part of me does not want to face I don't want to face Nikola Jokic in the finals at all. I didn't even want to play the Heat in the first round, which we completely dominated the Heat. I just want to say that we blew them completely out. We're gonna ignore game two. We whooped that trick. Whoop, all my wrestling fans, whoop that trick. Well, yeah, that's what we did with the Heat. Anyway, back on track. The Nuggets are still producing. They're still winning, despite the fact that Jamal Murray is playing terrible. He can't hit a shot to save his life in certain moments of the game. However, when it matters the most, he's able to hit the shots. In game two, he was missing all kind of shots that whole game. And then at the end of the game, he was a walking bucket, hit that game winner. It was just crazy. I'm never going to forget that Anthony Davis moment. What happened at the end of the game? Jamal Murray hit a shot and then got up and left. That's basically what happened. Jamal Murray hit a shot, and kudos to him. Another thing I want to point out that's shocking to me too is the Lakers aren't getting blown out. They didn't get blown out last year, and they're not getting blown out this year. The Lakers are actually leading the majority of the time they play the Nuggets. They've had double-digit leads in all games they played against the Nuggets. They have had double-digit leads. It's just that they're unable to sustain the leads. That's because the Nuggets, like I said, are the better team, and eventually the Nuggets just keep hitting shots. They hit shots, then they go on a run, then eventually they get the best of the Lakers, and that's just what happens. And another reason why the Nuggets are doing so good, even though their second best player is struggling right now, is the supporting cast is doing good well. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., KCP, all of them cats, they're doing their part. The Lakers duo's supporting cast isn't doing their part up until now. You see, D'Angelo Russell decided to drop 0 points the game before this. And tonight he scored 21 with Revis. It was good to see him come out and actually participate in the game and actually participate in a positive way. It was good to see. And I'm just happy the Lakers got the win. Are the Lakers going to win the series? No. But it's just unfortunate that it's 3-1. It should be 2-2 right now, but it's 3-1. And it's very unfortunate for the Lakers that it is 3-1 because, like I said, they've been leading most of the games. They've had a double-digit lead every game. They're just not able to keep the lead. And their supporting cast for LeBron and AD don't show up. They're very inconsistent. And the Magic's supporting cast is showing up. And Jokic is doing Jokic-like things. LeBron has missed a few clutch shots, like, for example, Game 2, he missed a shot that maybe if he hit, they would have won the game. I'm just saying. But altogether, it's just that the Nuggets are the better team. That's just all it is. The Nuggets are the best team. They're better than the Lakers. And they're arguably the best team in the Western Conference. And like I said, this is the first time the Lakers done beat them since 2022 in December. So, hey, like I said, they truly have their number. Moving on. We're moving on to the second overtime crazy game between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton hit the game winner. He had 18 points, 16 assists, and 10 rebounds. Miles Turner had 29 points as well. And Bucks' Kris Middleton went absolutely crazy. He had 42 and 10, and Bobby had 17 and 18. I just want to say that Kris Middleton's game was absolutely insane. He hit back-to-back threes that I don't know how he made them. I honestly don't know how he made them. But Tyrese Halliburton is getting back to that pre-injury Tyrese Halliburton, the one we saw in the in-season tournament who was having a tear. Yeah, this man is a machine right now. And then Bobby Portis Jr., like I said, 17, 18, really helping out with rebounding and points with the Milwaukee Bucks. Damian Lillard got hurt during the game. I believe he scored 29 points. He was a non-factor for real, but he did hit some clutch threes, like hit 3 threes in a row or something crazy like that. He had his moments too, but this was the Kris Middleton show. And Kris Middleton, he's took in the backseat. He got injured. A lot of stuff was happening with Kris Middleton, and he's really been a non-factor for the Bucks lately. However, when they needed him the most, he stepped up. It was still not enough to get them to win. However, it's nice to see him having a game like this. However, the Pacers are up 2-1. I actually think the Pacers are going to win. I thought once I heard Giannis was out. And I don't know when he's coming back. If he's coming back in the first round, I don't know. But I know they're really missing Giannis clearly. And it just seems like that it's the Pacers series to win. And Damian Lillard might be hurt. I don't know how severe his injury is. Doc Rivers went, after the game, Doc Rivers went and said some crazy stuff about it might be his Achilles and he was the decoy or something like, I don't know, but Doc Rivers might get fired, bro. That's a whole nother video with the Bucks and Doc Rivers situation, but it's just bizarre to me that Doc Rivers, that came out his mouth while getting interviewed. Like, why are you telling people your game plan? I hope Dame isn't injured. I really do, because this will be a crushing blow to the Milwaukee Bucks. But I'll find out and see what happens next. But the Pacers are really, if they win this next game, it's over with, I think, for the Bucks. I'm not going to say it's over with, but it puts them in a hole that I don't know if they can dig themselves out of. And then it will be back-to-back years you get put out the first round of the playoffs because of Giannis getting injured. And do you keep Doc Rivers? Do you fire him? It's a lot of questions the Bucks have, but that game was just crazy. Like I said, those shots, that was crazy. And not only Halliburton, a lot of people on the Pacers stepped up as well and hit big shots too. And then they had one possession in overtime that lasted 1 minute and something seconds, just like a whole possession. I don't know if they scored during that. They might have. I don't remember. I think they did eventually. But they out-rebounded the Bucks as well. Even though Bobby Portis Jr. did, they out-rebounded them as well. They out-rebounded them on the offensive glass. it was just a crazy game. Like I said, so many shots hit that were just simply amazing. Tyrese Halliburton's game winner was crazy. Kris Middleton back-to-back threes was amazing. And then, like I said, Damian Lillard had those, even though he's hurt, he had those big threes that he hit. And then not only that, you have other players on the Pacers hitting big shots and getting offensive rebounds as well. And like I said, that possession was just forever long. But I do think that if the Pacers win 3-1, I do think they'll probably end up winning the series. But like I said, the Bucks have a lot of questions this offseason if they do fall short to the Indiana Pacers. Last but not least, we have the Orlando Magic and the Cleveland Cavaliers. I live in Cleveland, Ohio. And the first two games, them Cavs fans were out of their minds. They were crazy. And then the next two games, the Orlando Magic happened. I didn't realize how good defensively the Orlando Magic are. They really are. They're making the Cavaliers look absolutely terrible. The Cavs haven't even scored 100 points yet, which is absolutely insane to me. However, Pablo, he played terrible for the Magic. He was absolutely horrible. But guess who wasn't? Wagner. He scored 34 and 13. 13 rebounds, 34 points, 4 assists. Jalen Suggs, 12 points. Wendell Carter, 11. Jonathan Isaac, hit 14 points. He's hitting corner threes like it's nothing. Markelle Fultz, even 12 points and 4 rebounds. This team is playing really, really, really good basketball. Even Wagner's brother, I don't know if that's really his brother, but that's what I'm going to call him. He has 7 points and 4 rebounds as well. Jonathan Isaac got benched, I believe, for Wendell Carter Jr., and that was the best decision that they made. One of the best decisions that they made, and it has worked out greatly for them. Like Pablo, Wendell Carter, Wagner, and everyone else, they're doing what they're supposed to do. However, the Cavaliers, on the other hand, they are not. For some reason, whenever they get to the playoffs, I don't know what's been happening these last 2 years. It's sad because Darius Garland, before Mitchell got there, was an elite player, was a really good player. I don't know what's happened. That Darius Garland is gone. I don't know where he's went. I'm looking. I've been looking. Cavs players been looking. Cavs fans been looking. We don't know where he went. We honestly don't know where he went. Jared Allen had 21, Garland 14, Mitchell 18. It seems like if Donovan Mitchell isn't creating the shots for the Cavs, they're just not going to score. And the Cavs just can't score. That's as simple as it is because this Magic defense is so fracking good. Shout out Tom Grassley with the freaking fracking. But their defense is so fracking good. And everybody's just playing well. They made the adjustment that they needed, and everybody's just playing well. Like I say, Jonathan Isaac shooting corner threes like it's nothing. He really is. He really is. And the crazy part about all this is the Cavs didn't want to play the Philadelphia 76ers. So they lost on purpose to get to the Magic. I guess they thought the Magic was an easier win. The Magic is making this hard for them. Honestly, I don't think Donovan Mitchell is staying in Cleveland, but if they don't beat the Magic, he's definitely not staying. Like, it's already a slim chance. If they don't win this series, he's definitely not. And like I said, the whole Cavs team all together, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what's happening. It's like Donovan Mitchell, like I said, if Donovan Mitchell is not making the plays, setting it up or anything, they will not score. They just can't. Darius Garland, I don't know what he's doing. He's not being a good sidekick. He needs to take over like he was when he was by himself when Donovan Mitchell was clearly struggling. But he struggles too. The whole team struggles if Donovan Mitchell struggles. And the reason why they're struggling is because this defense on Orlando is super good. And I'm super scared as a Celtics fan. I'm scared of that Magic defense. But like I said, their best player didn't show up. But guess what? His supporting cast, the role players, all of them, they showed up. The Cavs need to do the same thing. The Lakers role players finally showed up and they finally won a game. The key is you need to get you some good, solid role players who can step up for you and help you out if your best player or your second best player ain't doing good, or to assist them as well if they are doing good. But it's 2-1 right now, Orlando. You let me know who you think is going to win between the Magic and the Cavaliers. The Cavs are extremely inconsistent. Like I said, the first 2 games were really good. Donovan Mitchell played great. And then after he just tanked the whole team tanked. So you let me know your predictions down below. And until next time, y'all, this has been Sports Talk with Stephen Connor. Stephen Connor out, y'all. Peace.